Hi, welcome back to my Discovering New Music journey. Today we're going to be checking out some more Hearts2Hearts. So Hearts2Hearts just had their comeback with their first mini album called Focus. We're going to be checking the entire thing today, including the music video for Focus. Definitely really excited to hear what these sound like. So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, here we're Focus music video. That sound, I remember that from the teaser. Ooh. Okay, I like she's delivering that line. That kind of monotone speaking with that. Okay. Yeah, that bass come is nice. Ooh. Oh, the harmony on the amazement is nice. Ooh, like her vocals on right there. Yeah, I love those harmonies coming in. Oh, that was so nice. That sound actually started coming in right here. Yeah, I love the layer vocals. Oh, there's a nice chord right there. You see there's a cat teacher right there? Okay, they're using like the robot arm little kind of thing. Yeah, that bass coming in is so nice. Ooh, okay, repetition of the. Oh, the vocal in the back? What's that? Oh, that's very nice. And a very nice reverb on that as well. They were like doing like a fight right there or something. Okay. A lot of repetition of certain lines, right? Ooh, she was going higher right there when I was singing that. Yeah, I love the sound of this part. Kind of gets like more brighter right here a bit. I like the melodies. Loving how the song on us. And now it drops. Very nice groove with this beat. Ooh, nice thing they did with that. Okay. I like it, him right there. Yeah, this sound. Wow. Interesting. They have their vocals right here saying this, and there's like a lower thing as well. I love how fit all this instrumental is. Ooh. Bro, fireworks? What's up with music videos having fireworks at the end? I love that chord right there. Wow. Okay. Very groovy. Love that. Okay, then they go back into this shot with Aina and Eon right there. Okay. Interesting. 100%. So I'm gonna definitely say my thoughts about this song while watching it again. I don't know if you noticed, but I was trying not to pause that the entire time so I can watch it again and just point out things that was really standing out to me. This was a really, really interesting thing. So I like the whole thing they have with like the whole classroom thing. That's very interesting. I was pointing that out in the teaser. It's an interesting kind of concept. That was a clean kind of transition going to that. Yeah, like, so they, there's a main kind of hook, like I was guessing, with that kind of monotone kind of speaking thing, right? Which again reminded me of The Chase. How they had that main hook right there. So I like how they bring that back in, of course, yeah, they and Aeon kind of starting it, doing the line right here. Love how they dropped into it. Yeah, the way that bass comes in with that beat is so nice. It's a really nice groove right here. Yeah, I love that right there. Really nice melody. Carmen came in and sang right there. I love the harmonies coming in. That's cool. I just noticed that as well. That kind of different side of the class. They're like, either side. And yeah. Very, very nice how they were doing that kind of switch with the other scene right here. They were doing they kept doing that. That's interesting. And I love how you sang this line as well. It's very nice. Really nice aura melody right here. And again, the choreo is looking really nice. I'm definitely excited to see like a whole dance practice. This part right here, very nice sound. That sound that came right here when Yeon started singing. Especially how she sung that right there. Very airy kind of tone right there. And then harmonies come in. And again, like I said, it sounded like it got brighter with like the melody and everything. Especially with that higher sound coming in. And of course that cat turned it. That cat teacher. It was like, no, it was actually, that was a cat the whole time. So it was a regular teacher first. And then they turned into a cat. That was interesting. But yeah, the way they did the scene was pretty nice as well. Like, you feel me? They used the kind of robot arm thing. Yeah, I'm loving this choreo, how they're doing that. That bass, how that comes back in. I like how that comes in slightly before the beat right there as well, and then fully coming in with that. Yeah, see, they all kind of, speak this part together. And then come into this repetition part with this you, and then view. This was a really cool kind of part right here with Ju and A and I kind of doing like a whole thing right there. Those vocals in the back, very reverby. Not entirely sure who that is singing that. They sound really nice. I mean, it sounds like it could be Yeon, possibly. Not entirely sure though. Yeah, like that, coming with the same melody right there. This is very interesting right here, the locker opening and closing right there. Nice kind of thing right there. I love how she sung that. She sung this melody a little bit different right here. And like going higher with that as well. Very nice. Love the song. Let's start going back into this. Yeah, they hold that out that note is very nice. I just think they did with that right there. I just noticed that it was like come right here and then it was laying on the mirror. Yeah, I like this whole set thing right there. It's very simple, but I guess the look at the outfits along with like the thing is very interesting. Love how they did the percussion right there coming into this part, and how they paired it with the music video going through like all these photos that's right there. Very nice. This was really cool. I like that, especially with like the little kind of the little, what do they call, like the whacking or something with the arms or something like that, as June comes in the middle right there. That was very nice. That was cool. The sound of this right here and having that view kind of echoing. Adieu. Is that like a French word? As that piano kind of thing is still going. The chorus round. Vocal, very nice. So I also remember this line from, I think the teaser part. But of course their voices are on top of it now, and like I said, there's like a lower kind of thing saying it as well at the same time. Yeah, those chords go down. Filling out, though, the sound is very nice right there. Yeah, that sound going into this right here. Was it like some type of like string sound or something? Like whatever that sound is. How it goes into this, with the filling out right there. With everything right here. And I'm saying this line again. That's a very nice looking scene as well. I like the background with the fireworks and outfits right here as well. And I will say this is very catchy because they repeat a lot of lines. Yeah. Definitely very nice on this one. 100%. Yeah, so they did that last kind of part different, right? They didn't really go back into that main hook part. they just went into like a outro thing where they're kind of repeating that line. So that's very, very interesting. But I love the sound of this. Definitely very nice. Like I said, it reminds me of The Chase just slightly. Not with the, the instrumental, but just that kind of main thing being the monotone kind of speaking thing, which, is very interesting that they kind of bring that back for this one, because the other kind of songs we've had is like, kind of title track, but not really. Pretty Please was like a pre-release, and then Style was like a little single thing, but I guess you could count it as a title track thing. More melodic choruses on that, and even like Butterflies, which was a B-side for The Chase, was a more melodic chorus. So it's interesting that they brung back this kind of speaking kind of thing with that, right? I do notice, did they ever bring that thing back in terms of like the second chorus? Let me actually see if they yeah, I guess not, because they went into this part. Yeah, so like right here, they just have the monotone speaking thing. I remember in the first chorus when they had this part going on, they had, someone singing in the back right here. But I don't think they repeated that part. They just kind of went back into this right here. They didn't go back into that you, that whole thing, which is very catchy right there as well. So I like that as well. But yeah. Main thing I love about this one is definitely, the way that they're sounding in the verses. Very, very nice. Love that. I think it was the pre-chorus coming in, how they, how that sounded with the instrumental and the melodies. Love the harmonies that came in on the lines as well. 100%. Very nice overall grooviness with the beat. Of course, that bass is very, very nice. I love a nice kind of bass sound in songs as well. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely something I would listen to a lot. Very, very catchy, very, very nice overall sound, very nice groovy type thing. I think they sounded really good on this one as well. We didn't get as much when it comes to like the vocals for all the members, but still pretty nice overall sound for this one. And we have other B-sides on this album, so of course we can hear kind of more on those as well. One thing definitely really like the look at this music video as well. There's a lot of other scenes that I was liking this one, like I said at the end. Really nice overall. I was loving their styling as well throughout this entire thing. It's very, very nice. Love the look of this right here. Again, I know it's very simple, right, but I actually really like the look of this scene as well. I think overall the kind of black background, which is like the way they're styled here, is very, very nice. 100%. This choreo is heat. I'm so excited to check out the full thing when they do that. It was looking really nice. They showed a lot of choreo moments in this music video as well, so I'm glad they did that, because there's a lot of nice things going on. I think this was a pretty interesting set as well. Still don't know the thing about the cat. I don't know if there's a specific thing. Actually, there's like a little kind of thing. Let me see if I can read that right here. Okay, it's just the lyrics on that. I thought it was something, but yeah. The thing about the hairless cat, not entirely sure what that is. Everything else pretty nice looking. We like the school thing as well. Of course, I like the gray kind of looking color or whatever, and even like these scenes right here when they would go into this like blue kind of thing right there. Overall for the visuals for the music video, definitely very nice. So I think they did good with filming that, especially fitting with the sound of the song and stuff like that. I think they did really good with that. I'm excited to see what they do for like the performance video as well, especially because of the robot kind of arm camera they were doing for like certain scenes. So I wonder if they're going to use that again or not. But yeah, it is very interesting. Again, really like this song 100%. Now let's go on to the first B-side that we have for this one. Starting with the first one called Apple Pie. Couldn't find any lyric video, so we're just doing audios. Ooh. Okay, I like those chords coming in, kind of fading in right there. Not getting. Ooh. Oh yeah, already. Right up my alley. That's a nice melody. Is the lower harmony on that? Ooh, the higher sound right there. Oh yeah. Ooh, vocal right there. Okay. They'll be loving the groove on this. Really nice start right there. Kind of vocal coming in the back. Kind of repeating that line she sang right there. Okay, going to the front. Little kind of snaps right there. Nice. Yeah, I love that sound coming back in right there. How she sings that. Oh, those vocals filling out everything in the back right there. Harmony on that. Nice. Okay, we'll have the chorus right here. Ooh, that sound right there. Ooh, yeah. And how they hold the apple pie right there. Right there with the harmonies again. Very nice. Love the later vocals. I love how Salt is singing that kind of this hook as well. Okay, nice right there. Just starting with the vocal right here. Who's singing this right here? I like her sounds right here. That bass coming in is nice. Ooh, how she sang that last note as well. Oh, low right there, nice. Okay, I like that kind of echo reverb on her voice right there. I love when it goes into this part, kind of slowing down a bit. And again, that bass is very nice enough. She sings that going into this, very nice. Yeah, those harmonies with the apple pie right there, so nice. Yeah, kind of do that melody with like that higher kind of synth sound as well in the instrumental. Okay. Actually, delivery right here. They got that kind of speaking right here with the higher vocal and then lower on that as well. Still keeping the groove going. Okay. Can you repeat this for the bridge? No, that was the bridge. And they go into this part, going back into the chorus. That's so nice how that comes back in. That drops. That's very catchy as well. And again, that sound in the instrumental so nice. Right here, this. Very nice. Goes as well. Very, very nice sound. Okay, I like how that resonated at the end right there. Very nice sound for this one. 100%. Definitely right up my alley. Love the groove of everything. Very nice layer vocals. Love how they were singing. Just overall, their tones. Very nice on that one. Love that hook. The harmonies on that apple pie. Like that whole thing right there. Very, very nice. Overall bass in that one as well. Like I was saying, the beat. Definitely something I'm definitely gonna be listening to a lot. They sounded really nice on this one. I was liking the verses as well. I feel like I was hearing new voices that we don't usually hear on like certain parts of the song. So that's why I'm like, I'm not entirely sure who's singing that, right? Like, of course, I'm like, you know, not 100% there with their voices in terms of like the members that don't sing as much. But I think that was, you know, some of the members that don't usually do like the main kind of vocal things, right? If I'm not mistaken, I was maybe kind of noticing kind of the members on the verses. I like how they were sounding on there. But yeah, very, very nice for this one. 100% gonna be listening to this one a lot. Let's go on to the next one that we have, and that one is called Flutter.
I want you to listen to the words. This song is dedicated to you all.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're doing the thing. Oh yes, heck yeah, on this one. Right up my alley with everything, bro. Literally my vibe. How they come with that bass again? Ooh, that. Okay, the synth coming right there. Yeah. Oh, going down a lot. Oh, very interesting melody right there. Oh, interesting high sound right there. Nice. Oh, love that right there. Going to this. And then in the back. Another little snaps right here. Oh, okay, building harmony right there. that. Ooh, that was very nice. How that percussion went right there. Ooh. Okay, I like the little. Oh, I love that right there. Does that sound like a brass right there, and then a harmony, and then the sound. Love the melodies of this one as well. I love how she sung that line. Very nice how she sung it right there. Ooh. Seeing that low right there. That's nice. Nice.
Hey, can we talk for a second? Okay, so it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, I love the sound of that part as well. Just kind of stripping back and having that.
It's all good.
And again, that brass sound. How that comes back in is very nice. Yeah, they do that sound. Okay. Okay. Okay, I like the little melodic rap thing right there. Like how she did the line a lot right there. Again, bro, going into this part is so nice. Her voice right here. Bring the sound back in right here for the chorus. Very nice. Still not, that much filled out, but still nice overall. So that's so nice. That vocal right there. Yeah, it's very nice on that. Ooh. Okay, how she's singing with that melody in the instrumental. Do it again, nice. And coming in with the melody after that. Oh, but yeah, absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, bro, those harmonies kind of going out. She's singing that out. Absolutely. Heck yeah, one more time. Love how she how that drop back in as well. How she's holding that? Yeah, very nice. Ooh, like how she sang that with the "Make My Heart Go Crazy" in the back. That's that over there. Yes, very nice for this one. 100%. Definitely really nice. Nice kind of chill thing going on with a lot of the parts on this song. I love that. Love how they were sounding. A lot of nice overall instrument sounds going on this one as well. Love the sound of the bass. I think there was like brass sound in there. The other kind of synth sounds and how that was filling out everything was very nice. Love what they were doing with the beat on this one. A lot of nice vocal parts that I was loving. 100% really nice overall harmonies on this one as well with the lines, like that main kind of hook part. Love all the different parts when they go into that more kind of slower kind of thing going on. I think that's mainly on the pre-chorus how they sounded on that. Very nice. The sound of this bridge, absolutely amazing. I love how they go back into that chorus as well with the overall sound. 100%, definitely right up my alley, definitely my vibe. Definitely something I'm going to listen to a lot as well. Now we have one more track on this mini album, and that one is called Blue Moon, I think. Yeah. Oh, starting with guitar. Yeah, sound interesting. Yes, one more time. A reverb on that as well. That go. Hold on. Oh, I love sounds like this. I love sounds like this so much. This chill kind of just atmospheric thing with everything filling out and the way that, yeah, hold on. Those harmonies coming on top of it. Ooh, how'd you sing that? Yes. This chord's going down. Oh, they might have just did it with this one. They might have just did it with this one. Oh, they might have just did it with this one. Hold on. Are they singing in that higher tone right there? Very soft there. Oh, that melody. I love the lower harmony on it as well. Yes, that melody on With You and that sparkly song coming out to that. The charm kind of thing right there. I guess you can right there. That's harmonies coming right there. Oh my gosh, these B-sides, bro. I'm loving their vocal tone so much. How she's so, oh my. Wow. Oh yeah, this the one, y'all. Vocal right there, was nice in the back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The chord just went down. Oh my, wow, how'd you just hold that going to this? I love her voice so freaking much, bro. The harmony coming on top of that. Ooh, nice sound with that kind of higher kind of synth sound like that. The chords going down again, very nice. Nice, airy kind of vocal right there. I was just on that. Love it. Yeah. And come back into this. A nice vocal in the back right there. Right here. Ad lib. Wow. Sing. Yes. Bro, what? Going low right there? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They just did it with this one. Wow. The overall vibe and just atmosphere and sound, the melodies on that one, the way that they were singing with the layered vocals and the harmonies coming, just everything, the certain vocal moments, and bro, every single part of this song, I was absolutely loving so much. 100%. This one just did it 100%. So, you know, what I've been saying so far with all their songs is that, you know, I've been liking how everything is sounded, but Butterflies is still like that one for me, right? And I was hoping something was gonna either beat Butterflies or get to the same part. By the way, like, I feel like I'm the only person that really loves Butterflies as much as I do. Like, I see a lot of people say, you know, they love the chase and nothing will beat the chase for them, right? But I feel like I've never really seen anybody say that about Butterflies. But Butterflies has been that song for me literally all year. It's literally my top song of the year, you know. And I was hoping they captured that overall vibe with another song, and I was hoping they did it on this one, especially since it's their first mini album, and they did it for me, at least on this one, bro, with Blue Moon. Wow, this one just straight straight up my alley again with you know, the overall genre of this, but the vibe as well. Absolutely. This is definitely something I'm going to be listening to a lot. Again, the way that they were singing on this one, they sounded so beautiful. All those lines, I love that melody in that chorus. It's so nice how they sing that. Very nice melodies going on in the verses as well. How they were doing all this towards this end right here. The sound in that bridge, bro. The chords going down with everything, filling out everything very nicely. The reverb on their voices. Like, there's so many things about this song that I love so much. This is such a great song. 100% great to end this album with as well. I think technically, if you got like the CD version, it kind of ends with Style. I think they also put Style on this, but I think just on, like, you know, regular streaming services, it ends with this song. So I'm glad they did that. Very nice overall chill vibe to end on. So I love that 100%. I'm gonna definitely have to go back and look at the lyrics for all these songs as well and pay attention to that, just to feel more of the kind of main kind of message of all these songs as well. But just in terms of sound, this thing, amazing. Absolutely, this entire album. And that's gonna be the end of my reaction to Hearts2Hearts focused mini album. And wow, bro, what a first mini album. 100%, they killed that. I love every single song. Every single song is right up my alley when it comes to music, which is why I said I had no worries when it came to, you feel me, going into listening to this and the other stuff. You feel me? Like, I just knew everything was gonna be good. It's just there's something in my head told me, I was like, yeah. Based off of everything else that they've been releasing, this entire thing is gonna be great. And of course, you know, that's just my opinion, of course, but I truly do love all these songs. Definitely really nice overall sound that they went for. I think they, you know, do a good job on this with keeping their kind of overall vibe that they have, right, but still doing different sounds and music. So I love that. For majority of them, I feel like they went for more of a kind of older sound in music. And I know like certain older sounds have been trending lately, which, you know, when I say older, I don't mean like really old, but like just older than now, right? More kind of, you know, the 90s, I mean, like an 80s thing, like, you know, stuff like that. I like that they went for that kind of, you know, sound overall for like some of these songs, because that's definitely, you know, songs that I like a lot in terms of like sound. So yeah, very nice. I think this entire mini album could possibly come to the point where it could be one of my favorite mini albums of this year. It came out a little later, so I don't know, but just off of first listen, I would say this is probably one of my favorite mini albums of the year, just based off of the overall sounds that they went for. And of course, I love Hearts2Hearts and their voices. I've been really, you know, growing to love how all they're sounding. Of course, I'm gonna have to check out different lyric videos as well to kind of confirm who was singing what. I think I know who was singing what, but I'm not entirely sure, right? I'm gonna have to see. But you know, how they were sounding, just overall, all of them definitely sounded very nice. Definitely gets me excited to hear what more they do moving forward in the future, and, you know, hearing other albums and stuff like that, and, you know, eventually getting a full album, which I know is going to be great. 100%. But yeah, for this first full mini album, great. Love everything, love all the sound and stuff like that. If I had to pick favorites, obviously Blue Moon is my favorite on this one. I will have to listen to Pretty Please again. I've been listening to that one a good bit, but I have to listen to it in the context of all these songs just to see. But just in this video, not counting Pretty Please, right? Because like I said, I'm not entirely sure where it ranks for me, because I really love that song. I would say maybe Flutter as a number 2, right? Because it was going to be Apple Pie, but there's certain parts in Flutter that I was really liking a lot. So maybe like a Flutter for a number 2. And then if I were to do a number 3, it might be Apple Pie. Just the B-sides, for this one. Focus is a great title track and I love it, but not as much as the B-sides. The B-sides definitely carried a lot for me on this one. I hope to, you know, see performances for those songs as well, see how they do that. You know, see if they'll have a choreo. If they don't, it's fine. You know, just hear them sing it live. That'll be very nice as well. Any performance or dance practice they release for Focus, and, you know, they did do for like the other stuff, I'll definitely be checking out. So definitely look forward to my reactions for those as well. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. But yeah, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.